morning out here in West Virginia. Unusually cool for July, so we are really loving this. I'm just feeling so fortunate to be doing what we're doing, which is kind of funny because, you know, you come across a couple different groups of people. There's ones who would never want to do what we're doing. They think that we're crazy. They wouldn't want to live like this. They would feel confined by a farm. Or they just think, you know, that farm animals are gross. They think it's all animal poop and ticks and just a bunch of nonsense that they don't want to deal with. And then there's others who, you know, this speaks to them, it calls to them. This is what they would want to be doing too. And I hope that we can be an inspiration and a motivation to that group of people. And to the other group of people, hopefully we can open their eyes to what small farmers experience and to what it's like to go on this adventure of building your own house and living out what our dream is. So I thought that I would take you guys along this morning on a typical day for us. We're ready to get started, right, Hayden? Yeah. Before we can get everything going this morning. First, I need to get this generator running behind me for the RV. The boys need to get these buckets filled up. In order to do that, I head back here where the well is at and get the generator started so that the well will start pumping. The boys stay up here, they work the hose to get everything filled. I'm also going to come back down and get the RV filled up because the tank is low in there, so might as well just take care of all of it in one run. So this is one of the things that we have not yet streamlined around here, so it's not quite as efficient as it could be. Eventually we're going to have a system worked out where I've got my 250-gallon water tank and all my feed buckets onto a hay wagon so that I can just pull that hay wagon through the pasture with me as we go. But for now, the boys are a huge help, and this is the way that we do it. Just waved at me, gave me the old hand signal, which means the buckets must be full, so I turned the pump for the well off. It is so beautiful out here in the woods. The breeze is blowing, it's nice and cool. Really love it. But it really makes me just want to mention to you guys about how amazing the boys are. I mean, they're such a huge help around here. They never complain. They have an incredible work ethic. I couldn't do it without them. So we have some electric netting right here. First we're going to feed all of the poultry into that, set up the new fencing, get the tractor out to pull the eggmobile, and then everybody will be good to go. So let's get started. So we've got the poultry, the layers, the guineas, and the turkeys are all moved. Next up is going to be the meat chicks and the chicken tractor behind me. So normally we have them a little bit more spaced out than they are right now, so they're not following in the same path. The reason they're in the same path right now is because we had an unusual, we think it was a fox, attack earlier in the week. So we wanted to be sure we could get them both on the same game camera to see what was going on, so we needed them closer together than they normally are. So today, since we've deterred the fox, we put up this electric netting around the chicken tractor, as you can see, and that's been enough to make him stop coming around. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and move the meat chicken tractor over a little bit further rather than just moving it straight forward. It's gonna kind of go at a diagonal this time. I am gonna reset up their electric fencing just for good measure. We don't need it for anything else, and I would rather take the extra work of putting up the electric fencing than lose any chicks. So that's what the plan is now. Okay, so the meat chickens are moved. They've been fed, they've been watered, their electric fence is put back up just to deter any possible predators, and they are re-electrified. So I'm gonna do a whole video showing, I'm gonna do a video soon showing all the details of how we run our poultry operation, but for now, I'm just gonna show you where they were and where they are now. So as you can see, this is where they were last time and the time before. You can see that they've eaten down that pasture, dropped lots of excellent nitrogen to keep fertilizing the pasture, and here is where they have been moved now. Fresh pasture, nice, lush, and green. So next on our to-do list is moving the sheep. These guys are ready to go to a new spot to graze. We do not feed them any grain. They are 100% pasture fed. So they're the easiest of all the animals to move. They just follow the boys wherever the boys go. So we're gonna get them out of here. You can see behind them are the goats. They run along the wood line, so they're gonna be next. Sheep all taken care of. Haiti electrified their fence. We need to make another run up to the well to fill up some more buckets for the sheep and the goats. That's one of the things that we're working on because it makes it very inefficient going back and forth to fill up buckets. So it's pretty hot out here. We're definitely sweating. What about you, Haid? So there's Milford in the back. All right, so filling up the waters, moving on to the goats, and then we're gonna be good. Calling for her mama. So the goats are done, their fence is moved, they've got a really great spot here along the wood line with a lot of fresh forage. So we're gonna electrify them. They've got some grain and some water. We've got a mama doe who's still nursing. So they're still eating grain along with their forage. So they're great, they're up and ready to go. we are back inside after finishing all of our morning farm chores. Today was a little bit busier than it normally is. I usually try to have things laid out so that we're not moving all of the animals every single day, but my schedule got messed up. I had some errands I needed to run the past couple of days, and so it just so happens that it fell today that everybody just had to be moved. So we've got the goats moved, the sheep moved, the poultry in the eggmobile moved, the meat chicks are moved, and the pigs have been out foraging just happily around in the woods and the pasture. They like to go visit the goats. The goats are their best buddies. They always find some good snacks in there, and they just seem to enjoy their company. So we've been letting them kind of just free range the farm lately, but for the most part they are inside their electric fencing. So everybody's exhausted. We're hot. It really started heating up out there. It is July, like I had mentioned earlier. Baby fell asleep. I hear her. She's starting to wake up. But that's it. We've got everything done. We're back in. I'm cooking lunch for the kiddos. I'm gonna have to try and sneak her back to sleep right there because she's so crabby. So that's it, guys. I'm gonna get out of here. In a little bit, we're gonna head back out and freshen everybody's water, just do our checks on everybody, and then that's gonna be it for today until Josh gets home. When Josh gets home, we are back outside and we are chipping away day by day at clearing the land for the A-frame build. So we're really excited about that, and we're gonna have a video coming up on the progress and how everything's going. See you soon.